All right, as we just told you, we're going to begin with developments out of the Middle East, where at least 4 Israeli troops have been killed and dozens more injured in a Hezbollah drone attack on an army base in central Israel. Now, this all comes as the Biden administration has announced that the United States will send a missile defense system along with troops to operate it in Israel. A U.S. official tells CBS News that around 100 troops will be sent to the country. For more on this, I want to bring in CBS News foreign correspondent Ramy Inocencio. He's tracking all the developments for us this morning from Tel Aviv. So, Ramy, you've been up to this Israeli base that was struck in that Hezbollah drone attack. What more are we learning about this incident?
Vlad, hi there. Yeah, it's only about an hour's drive from here in Tel Aviv, and we're understanding that this is one of the most lethal strikes to hit Israel since the war started on October 7th of last year. And what Israel is now trying to learn is how that drone exactly got through the country's advanced air defenses. We know that those defenses are precise, they're high-tech, and they are some of the best, really, in the world. Some local media reported that that drone was flying low to the ground, which may have helped it evade surveillance. It was then able to fly south by some 65 miles south from Lebanon, target that airbase, the Golani airbase, which we understand trains up raw military recruits, then smash through the roof of a dining hall, killing and wounding all of those soldiers. And that attack does show, Vlad, that Hezbollah can strike deeper into Israel beyond the border area. The militant group said it was in retaliation for 2 Israeli strikes just last week on Thursday in Beirut that killed more than 20 people.
Yeah, we had always reported, you and our other foreign correspondents, Ramy, that Hezbollah was a very different enemy than Hamas, and we're seeing that play out now, sadly, tragically. Let's talk about what we know about this deployment of these U.S. troops along with that new missile defense system.
Yeah, we're talking about THAAD here. It stands for Terminal High Altitude Area Defense, and this can shoot down ballistic missiles. A U.S. official confirms around 100 U.S. troops are also being deployed here to help operate that. And the context of this is that this is happening as we wait for Israel to potentially retaliate against Iran, and that is after Iran retaliated against Israel 2 weeks ago. That was on October 1st. And the key here is that that was with about 180 ballistic missiles. The last time the U.S. deployed a THAAD battery was just after Hamas attacked Israel back on October 7th of last year. There was concern Iran and Hezbollah would join in that attack. And the Pentagon said that this new deployment is what they're saying part of broader adjustments to keep supporting Israel and to keep protecting Americans here from those attacks from Iran and from militias that are aligned with Iran across the region. And it's important to note that this green light came straight from President Biden to the Pentagon, and this deployment is now happening.
All right, Ramy, thanks so much for your reporting. We appreciate it. Stay safe. All right, the head of the UN's refugee agency has warned this morning that the situation in Lebanon could worsen further. More than 1 million people have been displaced by the fighting between Israel and Hezbollah. Our Debora Patta has more on the impact the conflict is having on civilians.
I'm in central Beirut, where you can see people have pitched tents, forced to sleep out in the street. Already more than 1.2 million people in this country have fled war. That's around a quarter of Lebanon's total population. They've fled from the south, they've fled from the Bekaa Valley, and even from nearby the southern suburbs in Dahia. And they've fled because of this war. There are shelters, but there's simply not enough room in the shelters for all these displaced people. And many tell us that the government is doing absolutely nothing to help, which is why they are now forced to sleep out in the street.